Hello everyone, my name is Justin and I'm your Gather reporter from the Americas region. And today I want to talk to you about how junior achievement has influenced millions and millions of citizens in the American region. But before that, I believe that it is important to first have a background on what is the American region. So I hope all of you have your plane tickets ready because I'm gonna take you on a trip around all the Americas region. But first of all, what countries do we have in the Americas region? According to data from the United Nations, there are 35 sovereign states in the Americas region. But then, what languages are spoken in those countries? The most spoken official languages in the Americas region are Spanish and Portuguese. But obviously, we have many more languages. We also have countries in which French, Dutch and English are widely spoken. But the interesting part of languages in the American region is the influence of indigenous languages in how we speak. For example, in Paraguay, more than 12 million people speak Guarani, which is an indigenous language from the region and is also an official language of that country. But many of the words that today we use in Spanish and other languages come from indigenous languages from the Americas region. For example, the word chocolate is pronounced chocolate in Spanish and it comes from the Nahuatl chocolatl. Another example of this is the word cigar. This word translated to Spanish is cigarro, which comes from the Mayan cigar. Or the word hurricane, which in Spanish is huracán, which comes from Taíno, huracán. And many more examples of words in how we speak today can be used to explain how the indigenous languages affect us today. In fact, according to data from UNICEF, in Latin America there are more than 420 indigenous languages that are alive and spoken today. But our indigenous ancestry is not everything we have. America is also filled with color, nature, and resources. America is filled with incredible structures such as Chichen Itza in Mexico, Tikal in Guatemala, and Machu Picchu in Peru. And we also used to have Tenochtitlan, in which now stands Mexico City, which at one point in history used to be the most populated city in all of the world. America also has incredible landscapes such as the Amazon rainforest, which is shared by many countries, but a big portion of it is in Brazil. If any of you has ever seen the movie Up from Pixar, you most know that the waterfalls are based on real waterfalls called Angel Falls, and they are located in Venezuela. America is also lucky enough to have what is called the backbone of the planet, with the islands in Chile, Argentina, and many more countries. And the celebrations in America are just as much. For example, in Canada, we have the celebration of light in Vancouver. Another example is in the Dominican Republic, where we have the Merengue Festival, merengue being a traditional dance in that region. Another example is in Colombia, where we have a Festival de Blanco y Negro, which translated is a festival of black and white. The examples are just endless. But you know what America also has? People filled with passion, devotion, and the will to make their dreams come true. And that is the reason why junior achievement is so important in this region. You don't believe me? Then just let me tell you that only in the last year it was able to reach more than 1.4 million alumni just in the Americas region. In the region, Junior Achievement has implemented various types of programs to incentivize the youth to make those dreams come true. One example of this are FIES, which in Spanish are Foro Internacional de Emprendedores, which translated are International Entrepreneurs Forum. In these events, the alumni had different types of talks, they have activities, they have team groups, and these groups also had to accomplish different tasks or challenges. Another example of these programs is COI, which is Company of the Year. In these programs, various startup companies from different alumni around all the Americas are selected to participate in this event. They had to answer different questions, they had to participate in a Shark Tank-like interview, and they had to present their idea and company, with obviously many more factors involved. But Junior Achievement also has that factor. It makes its way so deeply into the hearts of their participants that even when their event is over, they still want to be part of this community. And I'm a living example of that. But if you want more proof that this is true, let me tell you about the 16 different alumni networks that Junior Achievement has all around Americas. and more that are being created at this very moment. And I just hope that you too one day have the opportunity to visit America, and more importantly, have an American or Latin American style JA program or event. Thank you for watching, and I will see you very, very soon.